Hey everyone, today we're checking out the Tease ST-1 Stratocaster style guitar. Hey folks, welcome to the channel and thank you for checking out this video of this really great, very budget-friendly guitar from Tease. Some of you might have seen my review of their Telecaster style guitar, which was also the next step up model-wise. This one is kind of a stripped-down, straightforward, very budget-friendly guitar that stands out above other guitars in its price range. Well, this one ridiculously so, but because of two things, its tone and its playability. They're set up beautifully. It's super comfortable, very easy to play, which, you know, for a lot of players in this price range, you know, a lot of people interested in this guitar are going to be beginners. It's certainly something that could be used by players of, you know, who are more experienced, who might want, you know, maybe you're not a Stratocaster player, you might want something that's not too expensive that you can use for that tone here and there. But, you know, particularly for beginners who are looking at this, as a beginner, wish I had guitars that were easier to play. This one is so easy to play. It's just a very comfortable neck. And the tone is really quite good. Today you're hearing it through a Fender Blues Junior. You know, I'm not pulling on all the stops and using a super high-end amplifier. And I'm just very impressed with the tone and playability of these guitars. Now this particular one has a swimming pool route underneath the pickguard. So if you're someone who wanted to experiment with pickups in it, that's kind of a good feature of this. You know, you can easily pop in, you can experiment with humbuckers or various pickup configurations and not have any sort of problem. This one also actually has a bone nut and has a C-shaped neck. Again, the neck just being wildly comfortable. My old bandmate and good friend Andy, who is a pit player on Broadway in New York City now, he actually does the setups for these guitars, and he just does an absolutely wonderful job. Now this comes in a number of different finishes. I think it's cool that they offer it with a maple fingerboard. You know, it's kind of not that common to see less expensive guitars that have a maple fingerboard. I really like maple fingerboards, particularly on Stratocaster style guitars. The tremolo, like you would expect, it's staying in tune very, very well. I didn't have any kind of tuning issues while I was, reviewing it and playing around with it and things. And it's just, what can I say? It's an exceptional guitar for its price point. I'm going to put a link below to where you can check that out. Again, today we are playing it through the Fender Blues Junior, and for the overdriven tone, which you just heard, I was using a Brown amplification Carbon X. Now you're going to hear all the pickup settings clean, and again, clean in a Blues Junior. I think you'll be really impressed with how good this guitar sounds. I want to thank Tease for sending this guitar over to me so I could bring you this review. They are a new company. They're just starting out, and based on what Andy told me, because I asked him, was like, well, how can you kind of get these guitars out so cheaply? Because sometimes I'm concerned about ethical things regarding that. And he said basically, they're coming from a big factory that makes guitars for a lot of different brands, and they're able to get it through that factory. And he said basically they're just not making that much money on them to start while they kind of get the name out there and build the brand. So very, very good guitar. Again, great for beginners or intermediate players who want something that's easy and comfortable to play on. Great for a more experienced player who wants a good quality, good playable guitar for a tone that you might not be shelling out a ton of money for, or even if you just need a guitar to bring to gigs. That's something that you're not as worked up about if it gets dinged up and things because you don't have as much invested in it. So let us know what you think. I'm Jack Fossett. Stick around for some clean tone. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.